Good morning, guys. This is one of the buses that picks up seniors in my area for daycare. And you can see that it was purchased through a generous donation from Bruce Springsteen. And they even have his signature on here. There's an old YMCA building downtown. It's on the back, too. There's an old YMCA building downtown, and that's where they have the senior day center. And a lot of seniors do go there and spend the day, and they have all sorts of activities for them. When I was doing my volunteer work at Meals on Wheels, we prepared lunches for the senior center. Oh gosh, I think about several hundred brown bag lunches we packed every day. But I just wanted to show y'all that the bus that picks up the seniors in our town. I'll be back. Okay guys, it's early and I am hungry and I am not in the mood to do any cooking for breakfast. So I'm going to ride over to IHOP and see if I can get something affordable off of the senior menu. So I do have the video recording out the windshield so that y'all can kind of see the area. That's the Asbury Park High School there on the right. The street that I'm going down is called Sunset Avenue. Trying to aim it a little further up so that you're not looking at my dashboard. I had to buy a new phone mount holder because when I was at Jill's last week, I guess it just got so hot in my car that it kind of melted the little suction cup thing that attaches it to the dashboard, and I tried to get it to work again, but it just would not, so I ended up having to go to Staples and buy another one. My neighbor upstairs, they're from Central America, I think. She doesn't speak a word of English, so I can't communicate with her. She has a son that lives there all the time. But then there'll be two other young adults showing up there. So I see where they put three mattresses and box springs out by the fence for the garbage. And then I saw these empty boxes in the garbage. You know, these mail order mattresses. I don't know anything about those. Have any of y'all ever purchased one of those? I mean, they must be good or people wouldn't be buying them, right? How do they work? Do you take them out of the box and blow them up, or do they puff up, or what? Anyway, so now that she's got three young adult men up there, the music and the game playing never stops. And she's the one that is obsessed with vacuuming. She's always buying new vacuum cleaners. About every 6 months, the old one will be out in the garbage, and there'll be an empty box out there for a new one. And they vacuum at least 3 times a day. And it's just a small 1-bedroom apartment up above mine. But Lord have mercy, they are noisy. Oh. So there's always one of them playing the music all day, and it's the same old beat. It's just boom, 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 boom. And then if they're not playing the music, they're on the game console, and you can hear all of the gun shooting and all the noise and everything. It's so annoying, but I just have to tolerate it 4 more weeks. If there's any way I can leave here before October 1st, I will definitely be doing that. So my apartment in New York is going to be very quiet. It's in a very quiet area. It's a basement apartment, and there's only, the homeowner lives above me. She's single, and I don't think that she's going to be stomping around and making a lot of noise. I hope not anyway. But I am going to miss Asbury Park. I mean, it has its, it has its good side, and it also has its bad side. There is still a huge crime element here. I picked up one of those little weekly newspapers the other day and brought it home and sat down to read it, and boy, did I ever get the shock of my life. Do y'all remember me telling you about the female detective that handled the bathroom burglar? And I had gone over and talked to her about the case that they're investigating of the rotten food that was sent to me from Las Vegas. So she was a detective that was assigned that case. I think it was because we already knew each other and had a relationship. But I opened up the newspaper, y'all, and there was an article in there saying that Detective April Bird had been on a call to investigate something, and she had a medical emergency, and they rushed her to Jersey Shore University Medical Center, and she died. Oh gosh, y'all. My heart is just broken for her and her family. I just loved her so much. And I know her family, and I mean the entire Asbury Park Police Department is just, we're all in mourning because of her sudden death. It didn't have anything to do with her line of work. Apparently there was no shooting or altercation or anything. It was just a medical emergency. And she was a beautiful young woman. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, physically and in spirit. So I am going to miss her, and not really sure what's going to happen with that investigation now, especially since I'm moving to New York. But I'm not going to worry about that now. I have more important matters to think about. And I also want to ask y'all to please pray for the people who are in the path of this horrible hurricane. I mean, it's so scary because hurricanes are so unpredictable, and nobody knows where it's going to hit or what kind of damage it's going to do. It's just very frightening. And I just want all of my subscribers in Florida, Coastal, my good singer has his channel, Coastal. He's in North Carolina. And my very good friend Irene and my good friend Sharon Merritt. I want y'all to know that I am thinking about you and I'm praying for you. And we just hope and pray that that hurricane just heads out to sea and dissipates. But I'm going to go into IHOP, and let's see what's on the senior menu.